Best tips that I can do, we always talk about being proactive. This is my third video that I came outside, and it's day 3 of, well, not really leaving the house, so what you see is what you get. This is island life. It's kind of nice. Well, anyway, I digress. It's a lot about being proactive, and I talk about that a lot in the videos with maintenance and things of that nature when you do choose to live on an island or an environment where natural things just happen. This is not specific to Roatan, it's just really anywhere. We talk about all the Colorado videos I had in wildfires, or we can talk about just little simple things that you can do. We just had Tropical Storm Sarah go over Roatan. There's lots of flooding and lots of things in other areas, and I do not mean to diminish any of that. But we talked about that a little bit in the first video, but this is for homeowners or people that are thinking about moving to an island. I chose to buy in an area that has proper drainage, that is on a hill, that is protected, things of all of this nature, because I have the privilege to make those decisions. Another one of those is the privilege to choose to get my trees trimmed. And I talk about tree trimming. I trim my trees at least once a year. But if I see limbs that are going and are over my house, I have them removed immediately. It's about $200 to $400 to just take it out. Now, I'm not saying chop all the trees down. I love my trees. I just did a video of, I did lose some branches that took out some things, but nothing that would have been expensive. Right here, this is actually just an open, empty lot, but a tree in its entirety did fall down, and we could also talk about erosion and the beach, but that's just different things. So it's preparedness. I was lucky enough, but we knew that we were expecting at least 40-mile-per-hour winds, so it's little things, but we knew this ahead of time, or we know hurricane season. So I trimmed my trees before hurricane season, and I haven't had any issues. I did lose some branches. Some branches did hit my yard, my garden, my birds of paradise. Doesn't look this bad, but some of my newly planted flowers they didn't make it. But guess what? They can be replanted, and it's not my roof, it's not a window, nobody was hurt, things of that nature. So I do trim, do things to be proactive. And if you live in an area that is prone to hurricanes, we can be proactive, which was the second video that I talked about. And the first one was just, we live on an island. It's nothing specific to Roatan, it's just we live on an island, which means we can get isolated from the rest of the world, which that's kind of a benefit in some places. So a little bit goes a very, very long way when you live, when you live in a tropical area. It's one of the prices we pay for the beach, but also one of the great things about Roatan, Honduras, is that we have deep water right outside of our island, and it's the Cayman Trench, which also serves to protect us, which is unlike the phenomenons that we see in Florida, because it is shallow water all around Florida, and then so you get a lot of energy in that storm surge that causes lots of flooding and things of that nature. We do get flooding from rainfall, or I'd say, I'm gonna digress too much on this one. But what's nice about Roatan specifically for the island, we do have a lot of topography versus Cayman, which is about 6 inches. It's 6 inches or 6 feet above sea level. I'm about 100 feet above sea level right now. You can't see the ocean behind me because there's a tree blocking it. But we do have a lot of really nice features for natural disasters that do happen pretty much everywhere. I feel very protected in Roatan, being here 16 years now. We do have some earthquakes. We did just have a tropical storm. However, because we do have deep water, we do have elevation, we have a lot of natural protectors. Doesn't mean we don't get hit with things. Doesn't mean things don't happen. The world's getting crazy. But we do have a lot of those natural protectors that some other Caribbean islands don't have. So thank you guys for tuning in. Stay safe out there.